evening, everyone, and welcome to North Park Youth Online. This is our second social night in place of our normal breakout nights. It's the first of the month, and so we do a breakout night normally back at the church or at different homes. And so what we decided to do was bring you into our home tonight. Bree and I are here. We're going to be playing a game in a little bit. We're going to be basically just having a great time together. And so welcome to my home. Thanks for being here. So a few things that you need to know about tonight. Number one, we're going to be playing games pretty much the whole time. We also have a little special surprise coming from Jared in a little bit. But basically what we want you to do is be a part of things. We hope that you're on the Zoom call with your small group leaders now so that you can be interacting with each other throughout the night. Also be interacting in the YouTube chat kind of to the side over here. I guess it's to that side because we want to hear from you. We want to see how you're doing in the games. We want to see how well you're competing. And yeah, we just want to be with you tonight. So I hope you enjoyed tonight. I'm going to pray here in a second, and then we're going to go on to our first game. So God, thanks so much for our students and the chance that we have to be together tonight. Father, I ask that you would just enable us to have a really fun time together, to build great relationships even at a distance. So God, thank you for technology and all these fun ways that we get to be together. And we ask all these things in your name. Amen. Awesome. All right. So we are going to jump right into our first game for the night. We're going to do announcements at the end of the video instead of right now. So here we have Olivia and Hannah playing a little bit of a Smit Sisters trivia game. Again, we hope that you follow along, that you keep score, and we'll see who wins. Here you are, Hannah and Olivia.
We're so pumped to be here with you today. We're gonna play a super fun game. I'm like actually so excited, and I'm not like a huge games person. So, this game doesn't really have a title, but we're calling it like, how well do you know the Smit sisters? Although actually this is a Smit siblings game because Cody's here too. Say hi, Cody.
Hi.
He's behind the camera. He's gonna ask us our questions. So, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
I am so excited.
I'm like nervous. I like
really?
have an adrenaline rush. Like my stomach is like all, I don't know, it's weird.
That's
anyway, I think it's because I'm like hyped. Like, let's play this game. Okay, first question.
Okay, who is the most likely to get a dog after moving out?
Wow, that's so easy.
As we're writing our answers, make sure you guys post your answers in the chat. See how well you know us.
This one's like the easiest.
No, yeah, this one's easy.
That makes so much fun. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. It's obviously Olivia. We literally had a conversation about this yesterday about how she's, as soon as she moves out.
Hannah was like, if you could have anything in the entire world, if you could travel anywhere, if you could do any job, I was like, I would get a dog.
I was literally like, no consequences. You can do anything you want. She was like, no, I'll get a dog. I was like, wow, you're so easy to please.
Okay. Ready for question 2?
Ready.
Question 2, which one of us is an early bird? Yeah, this one's pretty easy too.
It's also really easy.
Of course it's easy. We're us. We live here. We know. But not everybody knows.
It's true.
We have to give them time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They have to think about it. But just because we know the answers, like Cody looked at the sheet and he was like, I know all of these. And I was like, obviously. Okay, I feel like that's enough time.
Okay, ready?
People have guessed. 3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
We should stop looking. Well, we're not making our guesses based on each
No,
other.
this one,
It's just we're different and we know it.
It's true. No, Olivia hates mornings. I feel like that's fair to say.
I woke up this morning and I didn't set an alarm, and I woke up and I was like, everything is terrible. I thought I slept in really late and I was like, my whole day is ruined. And then I looked at the clock and it was like really early and I was like, oh.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
I had my alarm set for early, and my alarm, I like naturally woke up half an hour before my alarm, and I was like, oh nice, extra half an hour.
What a beautiful day. Okay, question 3.
Who is most likely to start an argument?
I'm hiding this because then I feel like it's more.
Okay. I feel like there's like an obvious answer, but there's also like
No talking. Just
No,
write,
there's definitely an obvious
just
answer.
Write the name. You guys write your name down too. I want to
If
know.
we have different names, we're gonna need to have a conversation.
It's gonna be an argument.
You're gonna need to have an argument, yeah.
Okay.
No, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Because people have to think about it. They have to consider our
It's
personalities.
true. Okay. Well, think
Who
carefully.
do you guys
everybody.
think starts more arguments between the
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Ready?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh
Crumbs.
gosh.
I'm so
What'd
sorry.
you say? Okay, yeah. The thing is, I feel like what happens is you're more likely to like start an argument.
I'm
Like
a talker.
I feel like also sometimes I feel like we've said this before, sometimes you just like want to start an argument. Like
bit.
for fun.
But like most
Whereas
of the time,
I
just,
feel like I might be more like most likely to like accidentally start an argument because I would be like having like a rough like a tough day and I'd be like grumpy and then Olivia would be like, why are you grumpy? And I'd be like, it's fine, and then we get into an argument,
Yes,
which I feel
that's
like
exactly how it
could be
happens.
like both of us.
Because like
starting an
technically you like started it because you were upset.
Yeah.
But then I started
you like
it because I was
initiated
like,
the
Hannah,
yeah.
what is going on? Verbalize all your feelings to me. And then Hannah was like, no.
It's like anytime. Actually, we never. That's like the only
The
fight
only
we
fight we
have.
ever have. Anyway, now you know.
Insight.
Okay, whatever question is next.
Okay, I feel like this one most people should get just by watching you guys from youth. Who is more dramatic? I feel like everyone should know this one.
Like I forgot who.
Like if people. What?
I was like, which name belongs with which sister?
Oh, you don't tell people that.
We've been in
If
quarantine
people
for too
don't
long.
know this, I don't know where you've been. Really, if you don't know the answer to this
Yeah, we have the
question.
same answer.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
peeked. Sorry. That's why I'm hiding my board. Hannah can't peek. And my board's really big.
Your board is not.
Okay, ready? Ready? Who? Wait, what's the question?
Who's more dramatic?
Who's more dramatic? Right. Okay.
I feel like even who's more dramatic.
And then I'm over here like,
Obviously.
I don't remember my own name. And then I said that out loud, and I was like, oh.
Yep, that's
Is that an
hands
exact
down.
question? Whoops.
Olivia Michelle Smit.
What can I say?
It's true. What can you say?
Life's interesting when I'm around. Okay, next question.
I like this one. Who is better with directions?
Oh, also, there's.
I feel like
that
every single
question.
question, we're like, oh, we know this.
Of course, we know this.
Yeah, if you didn't know these, I'd be a little concerned, to be honest.
Honestly, the reasoning, or not the reasoning, but like the proof behind this is one of my favorite stories ever. Is it people? Do you know what story I'm talking about?
I think so.
Okay, ready? Who is better with directions? 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
I get
What did you
lost
say?
easy.
I get lost easily.
This is true.
Once at school, I was in a square building, which had hallways around the outside of the square building, and I was texting Zaya, and I was like gonna meet him or something, and I hadn't been in the building a whole lot, and then I was like, I can't find the exit, and he was like, Olivia, it's a square building with an exit on every corner, just walk to a corner, and I did, and it was like a hallway, and I was like, I can't find the stairwell,
I've
and
never heard that story before.
It's okay, squares
he
are
still
hard.
brings it up. It was Weldon.
Squares are hard.
I don't get lost there anymore. The first time I was texting and walking, and I missed my original hallway, and then I just
It's okay.
yeah. Anyway,
Yep, that's.
it's fine.
There you go.
Now that we have like electric GPSs technology, I'm great. I just put it in the cup holder, and I'm like.
I feel like that doesn't mean you're good at directions.
Oh,
though.
no.
It just means you're good at listening to someone who's good at directions.
yes.
Which is when we go on road trips.
No, don't say anything because there's road trip questions.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Never
Secrets.
mind.
Okay, next question.
I'm not gonna say anything about this one because I don't want either of you to hate me. Who is the better baker?
Oh, that one's like. It's okay.
If you follow us on Instagram, you'll have a clue.
If you follow
Shameless
youth
plug.
on Instagram, you'll have a clue.
Follow youth on Instagram. We're North Park Youth LDN. I have no idea what our handle is.
That's correct. Wow, well done.
Who's better at remembering Instagram handles?
Still me.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. I feel like if you got, I'm waiting for the one we get wrong.
Yeah, I want to
Um,
disagree. This is not as fun. Well, the kids might be getting not all the answers.
I feel like if you put my name down for this one, thank you. But also, I'm slightly offended on Olivia's behalf.
Hannah's a good
because
baker.
She bakes all
I
the
just
time.
make a lot more.
Yeah. So really,
I have
we answered the question wrong. Who actually is the better baker, Cody?
See, I told you I'm not gonna answer this question.
No, I feel like you're still the better baker because I feel like
practice.
yeah, and I feel like you know more about like
I feel like I'm the better baker.
Like, you make bread. When was the last time you baked? I feel like you make bread a lot. And, like, I can make bread and make a loaf that was, like, good. But you'd be like, oh, well, like, it's not rising properly because of, like, this. And I'd be like, oh, no, it's not rising properly. Start over. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would not be as good.
Okay, this is the first one that could go either way.
Ooh.
Who would last longer on a deserted island?
Okay, I've thought about this.
That's cheating.
I
Is it cheating?
No.
Is it cheating? I think I know. I have reasoning behind my
Okay, I do too, but I don't know.
Oh, I know what answer you put down because I can hear you writing.
Hannah Kate. That is so like next level.
No, it's not. I'll tell you why it's not that hard.
Okay.
Okay,
Do you
ready?
think people have had enough time to think about it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah, because you put the dots on the eyes. That's how I knew. No, here's my reasoning for why. Is because I think you could last longer alone.
That was one of my reasons.
Honestly, I think that's it. Partially, no, yeah, I think because I would need people before. Oh, Olivia needs another thing.
Thank you
I
so
would
much.
need people before you would need people, and
Oh, that.
I think that's what would like kill me. Would be I think I would go crazy being alone, whereas you could be alone for a longer period of time.
Also, I've read the Swiss Family Robinson several times, so if there are any like ostriches that need to be tamed, I like. I have a head start.
Guys,
But yeah,
I've
Wait, ostriches?
They ride
On a desert
ostriches.
island?
They like cover their eyes, and that's how they steer them because they open the eye, and then the ostrich goes that way because it can see, and then they open the other eye, and the ostrich goes.
Yeah,
Hannah-
you'd survive
Hannah,
longer
this
than I
is
would.
this is an ostrich
Find
island,
me an
okay?
ostrich.
Wait, was that your reasoning?
My reasoning was I can be alone longer, and then my other reasoning was I feel like I've read more books where people are on desert islands. Not that I would actually live. I would die within like a day.
I feel like the real question behind that question is
See,
who's tougher?
I was going to
That's not
say,
fair.
You were gonna say me, weren't
yeah, I was.
you? Why?
Because I feel like Olivia would be the first to panic.
Have you seen me in a crisis situation?
I've never seen you on a deserted island because it would be deserted,
That's
which
so
means
fair.
you are alone.
Fairness. I feel like okay. In all fairness, I think both of us
Would die.
would die.
Yeah.
But I feel like also we would both like. Well, okay, I feel like we'd both die like sooner probably than like 50% of the population. But I feel like at the same time we both have good heads on our shoulders. Like I feel like we would
I
be
get
rational.
sunburned very easily. Well,
You
so do
do.
you. We
Yeah.
both get heat stroke and be like, oh no.
Okay.
Where's my sunscreen?
Moving on.
Okay, this is also one that could go either way. Who is more likely to cry in a movie?
Okay.
No, just write your answer.
Okay.
I feel like this differs depending on.
Interesting. I think I know what name you're putting down as well, and that's just intriguing.
This is a woman.
I could, unless you did. Okay.
I feel like this differs on what type of movie it is.
Okay.
Okay,
Ready?
now that we've both written our answers down.
Should we explain before we show? Because I feel like it. Here, okay. I feel like it could go I think it could go either way. Because on one hand, Olivia's more likely to cry in general. Like I don't really cry, and Olivia
Sometimes
cries
I cry
like all
in
the time.
movies when people are really nice to each other.
But if it is a movie, and I feel like most people know this about me, if it is a movie that has an animal in it, it is
Hannah is
almost
out.
100% guaranteed that I will be crying.
Although you don't watch movies with animals in them, like we were staying with some.
So
We were
friends
staying, yeah,
and
and there was an animal movie on, and Hannah literally got up and left the
it was
room.
like 15 minutes into the movie, and it was about a dog. It was called A Dog's Purpose, which already by the title, I'm like, why would I
Hannah
watch
literally
this?
left.
I
and she
couldn't
sat
do
there
it.
with
I
the whole
started.
movie.
I like legitimately would have sobbed the entire movie because
Which
the dog. Okay, I can't actually say it because it could be a spoiler alert for people who haven't seen the movie. But
But the thing
it was.
the
I
funny
feel like
thing
you're
is,
past that point already.
the funny thing is, it's
Yeah,
just
that's true.
I stayed for the movie,
And she cried
I
through
cried
the whole movie.
5 times. My face, my shirt was so wet. I was uncomfortable. I was sitting there watching the movie with
It's
just
like
tears
almost
rolling down my cheeks. Anyway, let's reveal.
What did you say? Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like in general you're more like. Let's
5 times in
Yeah.
one movie.
also like last night we were watching a TV show and you almost started crying.
What happened? Somebody said something nice to somebody else, and I was like, oh. it's
Yeah, you were
weird.
like, I could cry right now. And I was
Also,
like,
weddings.
weird.
Bride starts walking down the aisle, and I'm gone.
So basically, what we're saying is Olivia's more likely to cry in general, but if it
All the
was
time.
if it was a movie with an animal, then actually it's probably like we're both gonna cry in that circumstance. So
If
you would
they-
still cry more.
If they strapped you down and made you watch it, we'd both cry. I'd probably still cry harder.
I don't know.
That's
Honestly,
true,
by the
actually.
beginning of that movie, like I probably would have sobbed in
By
that
the
movie.
beginning.
That's as far as I got. Okay. It was like 5 minutes in, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a struggle."
The logo rolls in. It's like,
Literally, a dog ran across the screen, and I was like, "That's it, I'm out."
okay, who is more scared of spiders? Yeah, we can tell this one's an easy one. Thanks for that reaction, Hannah.
Okay. You know what? I also have a story to go along with this one. Ready?
Kids, write your answers down. Okay, let's reveal.
Okay. Okay. We're just going. Okay. To give context, Olivia and I were watching a TV show not that long ago, and one of the characters had a spider go on his face, and the camera showed the spider, and I freaked out.
I screamed.
I think I did, and I felt like jittery and like uncomfortable for the whole rest of the time we watched the show. Like I was just, I can't do it. I still can't really like.
I killed the spiders.
Also, to provide context, if I kill a spider in the house, the whole family's
Hannah
like,
comes
"Good
down.
job, Hannah."
She's
It's
like,
a
I
symbol.
did it.
I'm like, guys, I killed a spider, everybody.
Big deal.
There you go. I hate them. Hate them.
Okay, I feel like a lot of people won't know this, but this is easy for us three. Who drives on the road trip?
Who would drive?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't overthink it. This is easy.
Okay. Ready?
Well, I want to know why you overthought it.
Well,
Reveal,
it's like, I
reveal
guess
your
it's an
answer
easy
first and then
initial
tell us.
answer, and then because okay, let's
Okay, ready?
So, okay, the reason I overthought it for a second was because I'm better at directions. So sometimes, so when we went to
GPS.
Peterborough,
But
well,
I
now that we
think
have it,
GPS.
so when we went to Peterborough, I couldn't drive, but it was also like, it was
Oh
a
my
good thing I
gosh.
wasn't driving because I needed to do directions.
I had to drive so much.
Yeah, it was a long drive. But yeah, generally I drive.
I feel
Actually,
like
all the time
I feel
I
like this
drive.
is easy because Olivia doesn't like driving as
Yeah, I
much
don't
as
really
Hannah
know why I
does.
overthought that.
Yeah. I know you're like, this is really hard, and I was like, really?
Well, not really hard, but I was just like, because I'm also, well, I guess the GPS thing solves that problem. But it used to be that I was better
That's
at
also when
directions,
you
so it
couldn't
was
drive though.
Yeah, but we were both like, it's good that I'm not driving because I need to do directions.
Yeah. Now I just hold the GPS, and I'm like, in 400 meters, turn right.
Yeah, it's great. And then sometimes we still miss it because you're like, oh, in 100 meters we turn right. And I'm like,
Yeah. If I get distracted, I'm like, oh,
That happened
what's this?
yesterday.
And then I'm like, oh, look, a turn. Oh, well. But the GPS reroutes you, so it's fine.
yeah, it's all good.
Okay, this has changed a little more in the past week, 2 weeks, but in general, who does the dishes more? Not counting the past like 2 weeks.
I thought we were gonna have different answers for this one for a second.
Did
I
you
was like-
peek?
Yeah, I did. I was.
I honestly don't. I don't know who to pick.
Wait. I want to hear your answer. What do you think?
Wait, are we saying what time period are we referring to?
No, like, in general.
over the course
In-
of our lives.
In general.
No, just like if someone walked up to you on the street and was like, "Hey, who does dishes more? You or your sister?" What would be like your first
Okay.
thought?
Yeah.
Is he saying what his vote is?
I would
Don't overthink
probably
it. Just go first.
go Olivia just because she bakes more.
I am
Oh.
offended.
That's so true.
Okay, let's show. Yeah. I think because
I
I
hate doing dishes.
that, and I was thinking back to like even because right now I'm doing dishes more, but like even before the coronavirus stuff, like sometimes I would like try to do my breakfast dishes and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like
But like if our parents weren't home a lot of times, I would just do them.
I feel like honestly it's like probably 50-50.
Although now that we're
Now
at home
I
all the
do
time,
more.
Hannah does dishes more and I make more meals.
That's why I said like skip the past 2
Yeah,
weeks.
but I feel
I
like
s-
it's pretty 50-50 actually if you like thought it out.
But still, for those of you who are keeping score, the answer is
Me.
Hannah.
Yeah. The answer is
Okay. I know the answer to this one. Who's a better dancer?
Oh,
okay.
No, Hannah, don't overthink this one either. This is easy.
And I don't listen.
I don't know what to put.
Hannah, this is so easy.
I know it was easy.
Don't even right now.
I came up with a list of questions.
This
though,
is
so
so
I
easy.
don't know.
You do know.
Okay, wait, let me. Okay, no
Hey,
show and
Olivia,
then I'll
no
explain
peeking.
Why.
I peeped.
Yeah, she does. Okay, ready? This
What-
is
what do
so
you think I
messy.
said?
I'm so sorry. Okay, I think
Okay.
you said.
This is easy. This is so easy.
Okay, here's my rationale.
No. Tell me what you think I said.
I think you said me.
Maybe.
I'm
Shall we flip them?
so nervous. Okay, ready?
Who was a better dancer?
Go. Okay, good. Okay, well, here was my rationale. Because I was like, I feel like
Ouch.
if you took like natural skill alone, I feel like it would be me. But you did do like Highland dancing for a long time.
I danced
And that is a kind of
competitively, yeah.
dancing. So I'm
Until I
like,
was 12.
that's like, you have to take that into account.
So the
But
thing
I
is,
feel like if you were to be like, here's a video of someone teaching us how to dance and both of us had to learn, I feel like I would learn it.
see, I would separate that into modern or classical. I feel like
Yeah.
any type of modern dancing, whether it's like freestyle, like make something up, or learn a choreographed routine, you got it, because they're very different.
Yeah, but if it was
If
like,
it's classical
Yeah.
dance, like Highland, or even like, I would say, I'm not very flexible, but even like ballet or something, I feel like I could pick it up faster because I have the background in that type of like step
Yeah.
and position. We used to have
I
to do
don't
dance
know.
theory.
I don't
We'd have to like
know.
talk about the shape our feet were in. We're like, first position, the toes point in this direction. I was like 12.
I feel like for different genres, like if like hip hop, Hannah is better at like dancing for hip hop, and like you
I
said,
can't
like
modern dance to save
classical.
my life.
Like, but if someone came up to you, put a random song on, and goes, "Okay, dance to this,"
yeah.
I feel like Hannah would.
Which I feel
do
like
better.
that's
No
like,
competition.
I feel like that would be the test. Like
I
if
feel
someone
like-
was like,
Yes, this is why Hannah's the
Yeah.
correct answer. Okay, who does video calls the most?
This is a special coronavirus question.
I feel like this one's hard. I don't know the answer to this question.
Woody, what's your vote?
I think I know the answer.
I don't know. Are we counting work calls?
Just calls in general. Like if
Okay.
I was gonna like tally up the amount of video calls I go on.
I'd say Hannah, because she does calls with her friends, she does calls for work, and then she also does calls for her small group as well. You don't have a small group, so
Okay. Ready?
although you probably calls it, I don't know.
Okay, ready, set, go. Yeah, I think that's.
Video calls
Good
really
rationale.
tire me
You
out.
also dislike them, whereas I'm like, people call me.
Like, I love my friends, just to be clear. So when I video call my friends, I'm like, yay, I love friendship. But I'm like, man, I wish that we could do our friendship outside
in
of a video call.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that is fair.
I actually prefer talking on the phone. Like, I called a friend the other day, and we were supposed to video call, but it was really warm and sunny outside, and I wanted to go for a walk. And I was like,
that's
can
so
we
smart.
phone? So I phoned, and as I talked to her, I went for a walk in the beautiful sunshine, and that did not tire me out. I felt so good after. There you go. Anyway, fun fact.
Alrighty. Who is more spontaneous? This one is also very
Oh.
easy. I feel like this is really easy.
I have no idea. I wrote this question.
Olivia,
What?
it's really not that hard.
No idea.
I really think it's not that hard.
I need a minute.
Oh, my paper fell.
Okay, I'm very intrigued to hear your
Yeah,
answer.
me too.
I have like a
Hannah's paper
million.
so bad.
I have like a million reasons why my answer is the right answer.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Okay,
right
I'm
now?
gonna give you 5 seconds to
I
write
feel
something
like we're
down.
both bad at
5,
it.
4, 3.
Is it? What's the
Okay,
question?
my
with
marker's
the
not
wording?
working.
It's who is more spontaneous.
Okay. Okay, go with your gut. Just do it. Go.
I'm erasing.
No, you should have gone. I saw what you wrote down. You should have gone with it. No. Go with your original. Go with what you said.
Okay, write something down. You're flipping
Yeah.
in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Okay, just flip now.
What did you
Yeah.
write? Oh.
Yeah, because okay.
Who is
Shall
more
we
spontaneous?
call it back to Merle May and how much I struggled with that? That alone.
We had a childhood surprise ice cream date that did not go well
It
for
was
Hannah
awful.
because she hates surprises.
Yeah. The idea of it Very nice.
Hannah,
but
Hannah,
this-
Hannah
but,
needs
like-
time to think about stuff. I feel like
We've also said this too, though, like that even with like a schedule in the day, I like to have like my day
That's so true.
planned, and that stresses Olivia out. I can't believe you had to think that hard
Well,
about
what
that.
I was
Yeah, it
thinking
really
is-
wasn't
no,
that hard of a
it was the
question.
wording of the
I
question.
should have let you erase it and put my name though, because
That would I know.
I know, but first, when you were ready, I was like, no, I saw you writing your name, and I was like, that's the different which one I have, and then I was like, oh no, wait, I have Olivia's
But see,
name.
the question said who is more spontaneous. So I was thinking, out of the two of us, which one says like, let's do this, and then does it? And I feel like you're the one who says, let's do this today.
Oh yeah, if I initiate it, then it's fine because I've already probably spent all day thinking about it. It seems
then
spontaneous
yeah.
to you, but it's not spontaneous. Literally, I suggested we go for ice cream on Olivia's book launch day, but I literally thought about it all day. Like it wasn't
Okay.
like I was like, oh, let's go for ice cream. No, I thought about it all day.
Socially distanced. We did drive through. But
Yes,
that's true
yes.
because you said that, and I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. And we did it. I didn't need any plan.
Yeah, no. See, if you had done that to me, I probably would have been like,
I wasn't prepared. I didn't expect
It
this.
would not have been good.
Okay,
That's true.
this is a good follow-up question. Shoutouts to Merla May again. Who is more decisive?
This one's actually legit hard. Because
Yeah, this one is
neither
really
one of
hard.
us is very decisive either.
Oh,
I
wait,
think,
who's more decisive?
yeah, I think I have my answer, but it's hard.
Ooh, this is actually.
Cody, what's your answer?
I want to say Olivia.
Okay.
I want to say Olivia
Thank you for sharing.
because
Okay,
if you put a selection of two things in front of Hannah and Olivia and you tell them 5 seconds you have to pick one, go 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 go, I feel like Hannah would struggle more with that, or she would find it more stressful than Olivia would.
Okay, okay, do you want to just show and then we can talk about it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. It made me think for a second because I was like, when you're trying to decide something, then I'm like, oh, do that. Like when
Yeah.
it's not my decision to make, I'm really like I can decide for other people very fast. But for me, I like to make sure I have the most educated decision, which takes time. So when you're like picking ice cream flavors, you need to make sure that's the one you really want, you
Yes.
know?
That's true.
Yes.
Who has a better taste in music? Is this like the music that you listen to?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not even gonna cover mine up. I think it's so obvious.
I feel like I don't even need to write mine. Olivia gets her
Wow,
music.
Hannah is
No.
Hannah is that confident.
I am because Olivia has told me before that she gets interested in music based off of what the music like,
I don't listen to
I'm
my
listening
music.
to.
If I need a new song, I'm like, Hannah, what's a good song? And then she gives one to me.
or I just am playing music and then you're like, oh, I like that song. Yeah, so I win that one.
Okay, and our last question: who listens to more podcasts?
Like, okay, wait, like a more variety of
more
podcasts or like numbers?
Numbers.
I actually don't know this one.
People will have to guess, like, make an inference based on what they know of us
Yes.
already. Because I don't think this is common knowledge. We don't talk about podcasts very often.
We should though. Hint.
You don't know what I wrote.
That's true.
You don't know what I do.
I don't actually know. Like, actually, I don't. It really could be either of us. But I have a guess. Okay, ready?
I don't listen to podcasts very much.
Oh, really?
I
thought you
occasionally
listened to
listen to
them.
one. I probably listen to about 2 podcasts a month.
Oh, okay, definitely me then. Do you know how many podcasts I've listened to in the past
Probably
couple
like 3
weeks?
a day.
Like, actually.
Yeah.
I love podcasts. Annie F. Downs has a great quarantine one, except they're not going to be doing it daily anymore. I'm really sad about it.
Did we have any answers with a split decision there? I don't think we
I
did.
don't think so.
I
We
don't think
almost
we
did, and then I stopped it, which I'm mad about now. This is why you don't look at people's answers beforehand.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now you know more about
About the Smits.
more than you probably wanted to know, honestly.
We hope you've had fun. Happy breakout night.
Yeah, this was so fun. I had so much fun doing this. I thought you were gonna high five me, and I was
Cody,
Wow.
you have to. Okay, I wanted him to lean forward, but he's too far away. Anyway, happy breakout night and enjoy the next video. So, did you prove that you know Hannah and Olivia really, really well?
I don't think that I probably did very well in this game. We'll see. I should know these girls pretty well, but who knows? We'll find out. Now, I promised a surprise from Jared. What he's going to do now is give us some quarantine tips. He's been in quarantine. He came back from Florida and spent 2 weeks at home. He couldn't leave the house, so he may know it a little bit better than the rest of us. So, Jared, here he is with some of his tips.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are all doing well in quarantine. I'm here just to give you guys 5 pro tips on how to properly survive this quarantine. We're gonna get right into number 1. I am out here. Make sure you guys are constantly checking in on your friends here, keeping your distance. Make sure you check in with all your friends, whether that's through social media, whether that's texting them, calling them, Zoom calling them. But make sure you're checking in on all your friends, just like Mr. Bunny here and Mrs. Bunny right there. They're my friends. I have to check in on them once in a while. Pro tip number 2, make sure you guys are finding some space to be by yourself, because it can be very overwhelming being around your family constantly. Even if it means having to go on your roof.
Pro tip number 3, make sure you're staying active. Remember the saying, 30 minutes a day keeps the doctor away. Pro tip number 4, make sure you guys are keeping things sanitary. Whoa, make sure you're wiping that down there. Very good. Pro tip number 5, make sure you guys are eating your fruit each day. And there you guys are. Those are my 5 pro tips on how to survive this quarantine. I hope you guys apply these to your daily lives, and I wish you the best.
Thank you so much, Jared. You are just a wealth of knowledge. We appreciate you. We're glad you're on our team. And we're grateful for you being here tonight to kind of check out some of our games and check out some quarantine tips from Jared. So we've got 2 things left for tonight. Number 1, we have a game with Bree and I. So in a second, Bree is going to come out and I'm going to introduce her to you for this game. And then the second thing is we've got announcements at the end of the night. So stay tuned for those. I hope you're having a great night so far. But I'm going to pause for just a second. I'm going to get Bree in here and we're going to have fun playing a game. So we'll see you in just a moment. All right, and welcome back, everyone. And welcome to the Black household. We're glad that you're here. If you don't know, this is my wife, Bree.
Hello, everyone.
She's amazing, and I love her, and I'm glad that she is joining us for a game tonight. If you don't know this about Bree, she is really, really good in the kitchen at baking and cooking. She does it all, and I just watch because I don't do that kind of stuff very well.
Yeah, you do.
Oh. Anyways, so what we thought of was to do a bit of a challenge tonight. Because Bree knows this kitchen very, very well, we are going to present her with 10 rounds of like things from our spice cupboard. Now, our spice cupboard has a bit of a smell. What would you say it is?
It just has so many different things in it that it smells like a spice cabinet.
It smells like a spice cabinet. So yeah. I'm hoping that plays to our advantage because it is my job tonight to try and stump Bree. So we've got 10 rounds of like different spices or spice blends, whatever it is to try and stump this girl because it's gonna be real difficult. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Bree blindfolded. I'm gonna have a spoon with some sort of something from our spice cupboard on it. And then you're gonna have 15 seconds. I'll put the name of the thing on the screen and you're gonna have 15 seconds to decide whether or not Bree will know what it is. I know this is a difficult challenge if you don't know brie, but just think about how difficult some spices are and how they blend together and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try and get her. I think we can do it. I think we can get her to guess 7 or less. I think we can stump her on 3. Let's say that. Is that a good?
Okay, challenge accepted.
We'll see how we do. Okay, so we'll be right back in just a second with our first spice. See you in a moment. All right, so we're back. We have our first spice. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll put the name up on the screen. You have 15 seconds to decide whether or not Bree is going to guess this correctly. So go ahead. All right, and welcome back. So again, we've got this spice in front of us. You know what it is. You've made your choice. We actually did a few practice rounds earlier, not with the spices that we're going to use tonight, but I gave her way too much the first time, so I'm trying a little teeny bit. So I'm hoping this is okay. All right.
It's like the weirdest game with a pregnant girl. It's like gonna be either really good or really bad. Okay.
So here we go. Our first spice. Open up.
It's garlic powder.
You are incorrect. We got her on the first one. We got her. Do you have another guess? No, don't guess again. It is chili powder.
That was my next one.
Chili powder.
It's really salty.
There we go. We got her already on the first one. Maybe we need to reset our expectations. Maybe we can get her on 5. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, I'll be back with our next spice. All right, we are back. Bree has had a glass of water to kind of cleanse her palate a little bit and get rid of that taste of that chili powder. We're back with spice, or is it a spice blend, number 2. Here we go on the screen. I just spilled it all over me. Okay, here we go. I'll do a little bit more. On the screen is the name of this item. You have 15 seconds to decide whether or not you think Bree can guess it. I don't know, maybe you've lost your faith in her. Anyways, 15 seconds. All right, and welcome back. Here we go with item number 2. I don't want to give you too much here, so I'll try that.
I have 2 guesses.
2 guesses.
Is it oregano?
It is oregano.
Yes!
Congratulations. Bree, you're 1 for 2. What are you? How are you doing so far? Have you guessed both of those? Anyways, we'll be back with our next spice. All right, so the name of the item is on the screen. You have 15 seconds to decide whether or not you think Bree will get it. All right, and welcome back. Bree, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's number 3.
It's like apple pie spice or something.
Don't overthink it.
Is it a... Is it cinnamon? No. Yes. No. Something you put in apples. But it's...
Are we gonna start having to do the whole the millionaire thing where you have to lock in your final answer?
Also, like, it tastes like cardamom and allspice. Are you sure it's not apple pie spice?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It is not.
What is it?
It is cloves.
Oh, that's an apple pie spice. That's why.
It's in apple pie spice. Trying to help her out.
I just didn't know we had cloves.
All right, we'll let Bree grab a glass of water, drink of water,
that's a bad one.
and we'll be back in just a second. All right, so Bree has requested, I gave her the option of a palate cleanser, so she's eating a piece of bread right now. having a bit of water, but
Cloves are spicy. Guys, don't do that.
I gave her a small amount, but it was still spicy. So here's our next item. We'll put it up on the screen. You've got 15 seconds. Brie will finish off her glass of water and a little bit more bread. We'll see you in a second. All right, we are back for, I think this is number 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 4, here we go.
No, that's cumin.
Cumin, she got it right away.
Yeah.
We'll be
It's a
back.
major pregnancy no-no.
Uh-oh, this is not good. Bree's gonna clean her mouth out. We'll be back in a second.
No.
All right, so we're back. Bree is 2 for 4. She had a chance to clear her palate by spitting some cumin into the sink. But we're here with number 5. So here it is on the screen. You've got 15 seconds to decide whether or not Bree's gonna get it. All right, and welcome back. Here we go. Bree's gonna get a little taste of this one. Can I just say, while Bree's tasting this, I've noticed ever since Nash started having spoonfuls of things, so like when he was 4 or 5 months old, I always open my mouth when I'm feeding somebody. So I'll go like this. I think everybody does it. Does everybody do it?
Yeah.
Anyways. Let's see if Bree knows what it is.
Can I have more?
Oh yeah. This is a first, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't. What is that? Paprika.
You got it! Came in with the late one. It is paprika. So, 3 for 5, Bree. You're doing pretty well. I still haven't gotten 3. Gotten you to guess 3 wrong. So you're still holding on to a thread. You got 5 more. All right, we'll be back with the next one in a second. All right, so we're here for item number 6. How are you doing, Bree?
I'm doing pretty good.
Halfway through, you are doing pretty good. 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this doesn't backfire later and make me sick.
Okay. I mean, I also hope it doesn't backfire.
Do
but...
it for the youth.
All right, so here is number 6. It's up on the screen. You've got 15 seconds to decide whether or not Bree's gonna get it. All right, and welcome back. So here we go. We've got our next item. Bree, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
It has salt in it. Is that poultry seasoning?
Is that your final answer?
No, I don't know. Yes.
It is not.
Oh!
It's curry.
What?
Yeah, that's curry.
Why do these all have salt in them?
I thought Bree would get it for sure. We just stumped her for a 3rd time, so we're feeling pretty good going into question number 7. So we'll see you in a moment.
This is time for me to buckle down and get it right.
All right, see you in a second. All right, number 7. I'm having a blast. I hope you are too, Bree. I'm also not the one tasting them, so I'm feeling pretty good in this spot.
We should do this the other way around.
I don't think so. I'd go 0 for 10 for sure. Okay, so here's our next one. You've got 15 seconds to decide. Go for it. All right, and welcome back. Here we go. Bree, you ready?
Oh, man. I'm just trying to think of all the things we have in the cupboard.
You've got a lot of stuff in the cupboard. This is not easy.
I have no idea what that is. None. 0. Is this something we use all the time?
Oh, now we're giving hints, hey? Let me think of how often we would use this. When we worked at Starbucks, we used this more.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, man. All right, what is it?
I think. Could be wrong. Is it nutmeg?
It is nutmeg. Ugh, the gingerbread latte gave it away.
Well, you didn't even get that far.
You knew what I was going
No,
for.
I just knew it wasn't like a savory spice. I just couldn't figure out, you know?
All right.
Now I can really taste the nutmeg. It's like hitting the back of my throat now.
Yeah, I think you're 4 for 7, so you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good.
Okay.
But how are you doing? Make sure you keep us updated with your
I hope
scores in the
you're-
YouTube chat.
Hope you're all believing in me, but then at the same time, I hope you're not, because then you're losing.
All right, we'll be back with spice or something from the cupboard, number 8. See you in a second.
That sounds ominous.
All right, we're back with number 8. Bree's doing pretty well. I have stumped her 3 times, but here we go. The name of the thing is on the screen there. You have 15 seconds. All right, and welcome back. Here we go, Bree, your little taste of this item.
That's rosemary.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be easy. It's rosemary. It's one of my favorites. We use it all the time in the house.
It's a texture. It's like a pine needle.
I wish you could smell
If you've
this.
ever had a Christmas tree that was real and you had to clean up the pine needles, that's what it's like. So it's a dead giveaway.
All right, so you are now 5 for 8, doing a pretty good job. We only have 2 left, so we'll see you in a second for number 9. All right, we are back for number 9. Here we go. There's our thing from the cupboard. You have 15 seconds to decide. Go ahead. All right, here we are. We'll see how Bree does. She was just laughing at me because I was trying to be stealthy. I was like tapping jars and opening things and all
What are
that.
you doing over there?
But we're trying to stump her, right? So here we go, Bree. Open up.
Italian seasoning.
Wow, you got it.
Yeah, it's got a whole it's like a bouquet. So many things and salt.
And salt. All right, well, I thought I was stumping her with my little stealthiness, but we have one more. I think I can get her on this one. Here's number 10. All right, we are down to our final item from the cupboard. I feel like we've done pretty good, but we have only stumped her 3 times. So we'll see if we can get her on this last one. This is the one I've been holding in the chamber. I've had it in the chamber. I've been waiting for number 10 to make sure we can get her. So here we go. Here is the item. You have 15 seconds to decide whether or not Bree is going to get it. All right, and welcome back. I think I've scared Bree a little bit with this one,
I'm nervous.
but we'll get her to taste it. Here we go.
Is it sage?
Is that your final answer?
No, I'm so nervous. I say that or like marjoram or something or savory. Something I rarely ever use. Sage.
It is marjoram. And I'm glad you pronounced it because I had no idea how to pronounce it. I've never even heard of this. What would you use this in?
I don't know. I think I couldn't really tell the flavor, which probably because it's really old. Probably could just throw that one out.
All right, so that is the end of our game. Make sure to tell us how you did down in the YouTube chat, as well as in your small groups. Hey, Bree, you did very, very well.
6 out of 10.
You got 6 out of 10. I would have gotten, I promise you, maybe 2 or 3. I think maybe I would have gotten cumin, maybe curry. I don't know. I wouldn't have done very well. I know, but maybe you overthought it.
I did.
Anyways, Bree, I thought you did a great job.
Thanks.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Thanks for letting me play.
Yeah, maybe we'll do more games with Bree going forward.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Kitchen-related games are the only games I prefer.
We'll do a bake-off, maybe. Ugh, that wouldn't go very well. Anyways, here we go to the end of our video. Thanks again for joining us for this game. All right, and that brings us to the end of our night together. But as promised, we have some announcements for you. I just wanted to let you know that on Monday, we release our schedule in the morning. I actually missed it this week. Whoops, but we'll make sure we have our schedule up on Monday this coming week. We post it on Instagram in the morning, and it will give you kind of a rundown of all the things happening during the week, both on Instagram and on YouTube. Of course, the girls have their devotionals happening tomorrow and on Friday at 3 p.m. And the other thing is we're going to be kind of talking through some things that we're doing in the summer this year and some fun, different new things that we're going to be doing on Instagram and on YouTube. We want to keep kind of changing things up and providing you with some really fun things to do at home. And so stay tuned for some more info on that. And don't forget that we have our Sunday morning content that is posted on the North Park website. If you go to northpark.ca, you can find the updates page and there's a youth section. We're going through a series called Big Picture. It's been great so far. Jared has done some of the teaching. We've also been using the Orange curriculum, and it's been a great series. You get to hear a little bit from Jared each week and a little bit from me, and we'd love if you were a part of that, especially if you were a part of our junior high Sunday mornings at North Park before all of this kind of happened. It's a really fun way to stay engaged on a Sunday morning, and so we hope that you're enjoying that. Otherwise, I'm gonna let you pray together in your small groups tonight on Zoom. So you can do that now, but we will see you again later. Have a great week.